Alright, so today we're going to do a couple upgrades to the Diamondback. This is a Mission 1. This is 2009. Very old bike, but it still works great to 26er. And we're just doing slow things to make it better on the trails. Everything I ride is North Texas right now. So just trying to make it better and more modern as far as how it rides. Still a very good bike and still does everything I need to. One of the things I have started to do was I'm just playing around with things, learning as I go. By no means am I professional, but the crank is originally a 3x. So I went ahead and I removed the outer crank and went down. I pretty much stay for the front chain ring. I stay in the center, so I went ahead and tried it out where I took off the derailleur and the outside chain ring and just try to see how it rides. And it's actually a lot more quieter going down the trail. It actually rides a lot smoother. Rear shifts, same, no difference there. But to clean everything up, I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of it all the way, and we are going to upgrade it to a 34 tooth chain ring. The reason for that is, one, I'm cleaning this thing up a lot, and then two, just trying to get rid of weight where it doesn't need to be. Originally, this bike is a very heavy bike. It's an old school mountain bike, as I said. So just trying to cut weight as many places as I can. So just to show you some of the stuff that I took off so far. This is the front shifter. It's gone. Derailleur, gone. And then obviously the front chain ring. This is a large one. And funny enough is it's actually bent. So replacing all these, not a bad idea. So we're going to go ahead and I'll show you the tools you'll need to take off the front cranks. So this is the kit I ordered off Amazon. It's a $12 kit. And basically what this does is once you get the main bolt on your crank arms pulled off, then you will screw this bottom in and it will actually push off, because it's really tough to get this off. This is still a square taper, and I haven't decided to change this out to like a hollow tube bottom bracket style. So yes, you will need this, and also this is also used to remove your bottom bracket. So not bad for 12 bucks. I think you get a lot of use. And also, before you get started, you will need an Allen key to take off the main bolt. Alright, so the outer bolt is removed, and now what you see is the square taper. So now we're just going to take our new tool and we're going to thread it up. And from here, we're going to thread this in. You want to make sure you get plenty of threads on this, just so you don't strip everything. And this has probably never been removed. As when I took off the outer one, I pretty much just removed it and pulled it off. But I'm pretty sure since 2009, it's probably never been taken off. So once you have this on, then you'll thread the outer one in. And basically what it does is it puts leverage on it, and it will pull this part off. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and take off the chain too, and I'm going to set it back here so it's out of the way. Alright, so we got it removed and the tool worked as planned. One thing I will say is don't use the wrench that comes with it. You're going to need some leverage, so grab a bigger monkey wrench and use that to remove it. So now we're going to take off the 4 bolts that hold it on. The new one, the new chain ring came with brand new bolts and everything, so we're going to see if these fit with the old Shimano ones. But we're going to take both these off, and then what we'll do is we'll weigh the new chain ring versus all the stuff we removed to see how much weight we lost. Alright, so now we get into the weight. This is all 3 chain rings, the shifter and the derailleur. We're at 1.62 ounces, so 1 pound, 6 ounces. Reset it. Go to the new chain ring, which is the only thing we're putting back on. and 1.8 ounces. So pretty significant change. I mean, you're losing a pound, almost a pound and 4 or 5 ounces. So pretty good difference by making this conversion. And we're still using the stock crank arm. So in total, this conversion is only costing about 12 bucks, the cost of this. So let's see how it works out for the rest. We're gonna go ahead and install this, and then we'll go ahead and put the crank arm back on, and we'll see how it rides. All right, so the install is complete. Everything looks good, as it should. It's important to note too that when you're mounting the chainring, it can go on the outside or the inside, and that's kind of for you to determine based on how it's lined up. For me, it worked better going on the outside and mount it like that. It seems like it stays on and does what it's supposed to do, but I'll really know when we hit the trails and start hitting bumps and rocks and all that stuff. I really don't anticipate any problems with this. But as far as modernizing the bike, it definitely helps with the looks. It definitely should help with the feel of the bike, and it also gets rid of quite a few parts in the mix of that. So the last thing we're going to install is just going to be some pedals, and these are the Fuker pedals, and these are the same ones that my wife has on her bike, and she's had no problems. The ones on the bike currently are original Diamondbacks, reflectors, pretty worn, pretty beat from hitting rocks. So easy to replace. We're just going to take a wrench, we're going to take them off, and we're going to install the new ones. Alright, so this is a completed product with going to a 1x conversion, and also installed new pedals. For reference, I did weigh the pedals, and the stock Diamondbacks were almost 9 ounces a pop, while these were 6 ounces. So not a whole lot of weight, but considering you keep taking things off, keep swapping it out to more modern parts, we're going to get this bike down in weight. Like I said, originally from the factory, I think this thing was close to 35 pounds. There's certain things you do, tires, things of that nature will add weight. So it's good to save weight in the areas that you can. But yeah, this whole process right here, changing these parts out, was a total of $32. So this right here is $12 on Amazon, and these are very, very highly rated pedals. A lot of people have these, and no one seemed to have any issues with them. And these have a coupon right now. They're like 18 or 19 bucks. So very good upgrade for the money. Now we'll just take it on the trail later, and we'll see how it does, and I'll update with the updated review on what I think about the 1x chainring and how it affected this bike.